The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Got Washington, it's complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Looking sideline and cut by Washington. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He has the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. Schultz with the catch. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, it's Richardson. It's taken in by Washington. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to home him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one right down the middle. And the Dreadnoughts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Evans now to return. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is complete to Schultz. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Well, these top-tier offenses have... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 4th down, Hurts. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He lets one fly deep downfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he's brought down for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Man in motion, out of the slot. Richardson on 3rd. Stay. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Now Richardson on 4th down. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dreadnoughts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's loaded another one up. And he's got a touchdown, but there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dreadnoughts stretch their lead to 21. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running back sent in motion. 2nd down, Hurts throwing again. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Now he's past the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll bring him down after an all-right gain. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got it. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Brown with a return here. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Washington. And that is a touchdown. The Dreadnoughts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Dreadnoughts grow the lead now to 22 points. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. They send a man in motion. First and 10, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in and already they're close to midfield. First down throwing for Hurts. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Richardson back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.